room in the basement. Into years we spent. Okay. That reminds me of when we used to belong here. Used to sing with the words all wrong. Okay, let's go. Drunken speeches on sobriety. Okay, for anybody who wants to know that's watching this on the playback, this is Mariana's Trench, Acadia. Why are you being a whore? I just want to check something. Hold on. I gotta do something. Hold on. Pause that. My fucking app is being stupid. My fucking app is being stupid. Now why are you being a hooch? Okay, it's working. Cool. So originally the plan is that I was gonna do my makeup on camera. But that didn't go as planned. And here's why. So basically, I was having problems with everything. And it didn't want to work. My camera wasn't working, so I thought my camera was broken, which is weird because the camera hasn't been used in like months. So it's like, that doesn't make sense. Why would it be broken? And so I was like trying to get to work and make sure nothing was shut off by accident. So yeah, there's that. So that was annoying. And so I was messing with that. I was uninstalling things, reinstalling things. A pain in my ass. Uninstalled Streamlabs, reinstalled Streamlabs because Streamlabs was not working. It would not open again for me after I uninstalled other things and so it wasn't working at all. And so then I wasted like a good amount of time that I was going to use to do my makeup before I gamed. But yeah, so here we are, like an hour or so after the fact. Yeah, I was about to lose my mind because if that camera broke, I was going to be pissed because I haven't used it in like months. And yeah, so while everything was re-downloading and making sure it was functioning, I just did my makeup really quick and here we are. Sounds like you the other day. Oof, moronic. Dude, I swear technology doesn't like me sometimes. And like just now with my tablet, because I like to check to make sure like audio's working and like it's actually the feed's actually correct and it's actually working right. Yeah, it decided to keep giving me unexpected errors, so I had to pause Spotify, which was a really good song too. And yeah, here we are. I don't think I'm gonna be on camera that long per se because I really don't have much to talk about. I don't know, lately I've just been very quiet. And I know I haven't done a cam stream in like forever. Like when's the last one I did? Like months ago? Like 2 months ago? Maybe more. Oof. Technology hates millennials in general. Ain't that the truth? Wait, what is... Hold on, let me check this. What the fuck is this? Get rid of that. I don't care. All my stuff for like freaking Steam was popping up. So yeah. That was just... I was going to lose my shit. Like legit. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I I think I paid like 30 something dollars for this fucking camera. And I've barely used it. Like, I've used it at like, I don't know. Like, early on, I was trying to use it like once a week. And then that dwindled. So, yeah. Here we are. But yeah, so I threw on makeup really quick because I was like, I gotta look presentable somewhat. And I was digging my fit, let's be honest. So here we are. I'm probably going to play Among Us, or I'm going to try because the Among Us lobbies have been terrible lately. And I'm just rambling, so don't mind me. But yeah. Let me take down my hair real quick. It is fucking warm in here. I did knock off the AC because if I don't, it's going to be like a freezer in here and I'm going to die. I don't want to die. Yeah, OG. Which reminds me, I'm supposed to help OG with Fortnite. Because isn't like the 4th, like the end of the event? Cool. Cool, you're his dad. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I think he like asked me like a week ago about helping him with Fortnite in the end of the event. I use mine all the time so streams so peeps can see my reaction to the death. See, okay. Here's the thing with that. Okay, I was doing that. I was. Okay, so I would use it. Okay, so when I first got the camera, this is like early on, I was doing it with Among Us. And I was trying to use OBS, and it worked for a while. He'll be here tomorrow, so I assume he went out. Yeah. He was like, I have one other person, but I need 2 more. And I'm like, I'll try to help if I'm around. You know nothing about Fortnite. Look, it's fairly easy to get the hang of. I mean, building is a little tricky. Not gonna lie, it can be tricky. But you find the right gun that works for you, learn up the mechanics of it, you'll be a pro in no time. I mean, there are bots as well. Yeah, people can be creepy as well. Trust me, I've had my fair share of creepy. Like, what was I even saying? People that learn to build quickly astonish me. See, here's the thing. I used to be good at it. Like, okay, originally. Now, okay. To explain this, I played Fortnite, obviously, when it first came out, around that time. And then I played it for a while. And then I went on this long hiatus. I want to say the last time I played was 2017, 2018. I don't even know. So I went on like this 3 or so year hiatus from it. I don't even know exactly, so don't hold me to that number. But I went on this long hiatus from it, and I just like, the game was getting so laggy, especially when you were doing like these group event things. The last time I remember is like people building stuff, and there was like these turrets, and you were trying to keep your castle, if you will, like afloat. It was so stupid. Hey, since he's not here, if OG ever gets inappropriate and causes issues, please don't hesitate to message. Trust me, I have no problem with doing that. And no, he's good. He just gets easily distracted when he wants help with something. No, for the most part, he's good. On my end, I try to keep him in line. I try to, especially the people in my community, if you will. It's not even a community, let's be honest. But, yeah, when we got rid of Tea and Crumpets, that was probably for the best for him, honestly. That dude was weird. He has ADHD, like his dad, eh? I have days where my attention span's just not there. I will say that. So I can't hold nothing against anybody. But if he picks up that ukulele one more time, like legit, he's done this so many times. Okay. He's picked up the ukulele and he just starts strumming it randomly all up in the mic. And I'm like, dude, my ear. like, I can't hear. What are you doing? We're getting chased down by Jason, and this is the perfect time for you to play a tune. Oh my god. Veronica says, yeah, me too, but I'm not hyperactive. Yeah. See, look, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I have my theories of what's wrong with me. Let's be honest. Um, I've been trying to catch you chatting on cam. I'm glad I finally did. Yeah, I haven't done it often lately. I just either I don't have the motivation to set everything up to do it because obviously I don't. Well, you all don't know this, but I don't keep things set up, especially for my camera. Um, it's motivation. It's lighting. I'm surprised right now I don't look super yellow or anything, or it's super dark because light source there, windows here, and it's a rainy day out there, so that's not helpful. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's like I just haven't been streaming with Cam lately. I don't know why, I just haven't. Most people who are ADHD aren't hyperactive. You look beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of plaster goes into all this. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. The lighting's fine. Yeah, today I'm surprised because, like, usually, if I go back on my streams that I've uploaded to YouTube, lighting is all over the place. Sometimes. It depends. I'll eventually work up on a better setup, honestly, but it is what it is right now. My hair's still wet, so if during this whole cam talking situation right now, my hair gets frizzy, y'all don't say shit. I'm just saying. Though it keeps looking like there's like a dark spot on my forehead, so I don't know if I accidentally got something, maybe eyeshadow on my forehead. I don't know. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, people. What can I say? Now I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. I'm just saying I can see why OG likes you. You're doing an absolutely awesome job, and I think the setup works great. Yeah, I hope for one day that I will, adjust it. Let's be honest. It eventually I will work on a better setting. This just works in a pinch, honestly. Hook it into your TV, hook it into a PC. Let's go. Has he ever told you how old he is? Just want to make sure he has. Okay, funny story about this. This actually happened on stream. And this is when Tea and Crumpets is around. Y'all don't know Tea and Crumpets. That's a whole story. So, we were on stream. We were playing Friday the 13th. It was me, OG, and Tea and Crumpets. And he's like asking us to do a guessing game on his age. And I apparently pay attention where Tea and Crumpets wasn't. And yeah, he's like, because earlier in the stream he said, oh, I just turned to a teenager. And I'm like, okay. And then he decided to play this Tea and Crumpets game. Tea and Crumpets. I didn't mean that. Not Tea and Crumpets game. He decided to play this guessing game. And yes, I know how old he is. He said I guessed he's 13. Apparently Tea and Crumpets thought he was in his 20s. So I think that's what Tea and Crumpets said. See, Moronic knows the story. Yeah. He'll be 14 in a couple months. Okay. Cool. No, we try to keep him safe and everything, since he hangs around and everything like that. I at least try to monitor what's going on. And knowing his age and everything like that, and the way Tea and Crumpets was cuckoo. Yeah. I'm shocked to see Moronic was in here. I mean, he was quick to get in here. I don't usually see him. He's a youngin'. Those were the days, I'll tell you what. God, to be 13 again. What was I even doing at 13? Oh, I was running around outside a lot. That's what I was doing. Run amok of the neighborhood. He can handle himself. Just make sure he's not getting inappropriate. I don't care about his language so much, but I mean, yeah, I get you. I got you. No, I totally understand. Like, out of my whole, I don't want to say my whole gaming experience because I never, for the longest time, I didn't play online. Um, but like, anytime I've had someone young join our group and want to play and be part of our crew, like GTA, for example, would want to be part of our crew, join our crew, or TJ. Y'all don't know TJ, but yeah. Shocked, but I keep myself from being bad. Okay, I have rules. But yeah, we've had some youngins hang around, and I don't know, it's always been my thing to kind of protect them and try to keep them in line. So, but also kind of treat them with the fact that they are getting older and that they should know better in general, and they can handle certain things, that they don't need to be babied. But obviously, no getting inappropriate. Better behave yourself, you know what I'm saying? I might get inappropriate, but I'm gross. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we all do. We all say fucking stupid shit all the time. We say innuendos, for example. Just, you can't help it. No, I just didn't know you knew of Cherry. She doesn't really seem to play the same games as you. I think... Oh, I'm trying to think when Moronic came in. Like, when you first ever came in. I will never behave myself. Moronic, were we playing, like, Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight? I feel like it was one of those two. Ugh. Excuse me. Alright, get rid of those. Dead by Daylight, yeah. Wait, that wasn't the night where we... No, because OG was having connection issues that night. Okay. I was trying to remember which night that was. Because I know, like, a lot of the time I do play with White Snake and True. And OG will join us. And a lot of the nights, OG would join me with White Snake, so... You really should be on camera more. You definitely make watching gaming easier. Thank you. I mean, okay, look. I don't look like this all the time when I'm gaming. Okay, like, here's an actual reference. Well, I'm not going to take off my makeup for y'all, let's be honest, because that's just a nightmare and my face is already melting off. But this is what you're going to get. Okay. It's going to be some sort of messy bun going on. Okay. Usually, it's either going to be a tank top or a baggy ass shirt, like my John Cena, Jeff Hardy shirt. Okay. Obviously no makeup. Duh. Because I have a habit of, like, touching my face or rubbing my face with my sleeve of my jacket. And, occasionally, you'll get me, stuffing my face with snacks. Drinking a nice cold beverage of soda. Which this is my sugar-free, so look, I'm being good to myself today. Burping, and yeah, just an inappropriate mouth in general, so. Okay, let's see. Looks good, tank top wouldn't be so terrible. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I mean, right now, it's kind of warm in here, but that's... Look, it's my own fault. I turned on the AC. Or did I turn it off? I don't remember. But that would explain why it feels steamy in here. Yep. Yeah, he brought out the uke, that stream, and we talked about tea and crumpets. Yeah. Are you East Coast or you just do the New York accent thing? I am East Coast. You can guess. Now, if anybody already knows, don't you say anything. But you can guess. That was another thing OG had us do. He had us guess where he was from. And I nailed it. I'm just going to say it. I nailed it, okay? Okay, let's see. Moronics, yeah, Pennsylvania. Hey, you're absolutely stunning without makeup. Thank you. Uh, she's always, she's stunning always, yeah. You Philly area, yep. Outside of Philly. Facts. Look, I'm really good. Okay. I'm really good at like covering up accents or not using the slang of my area. I'm also very good at adopting other accents. So I've had guesses in the past that I'm from the South a lot. My dad is from Mount Holly, New Jersey, so I know the accent. Yep. I mean, you can tell, okay? Philly is like this unique breed, if you will. Um, God. Okay. So Philly's like a combo of, well, you have Italians. Obviously, you have your part of Philly that has that. And then it just mixes the Jersey and the New York, all that. Just, ugh. If you aren't familiar with Mount Holly, it's Cherry Hill area. Yeah, I got you. I know. I got you. I know. I don't think I've ever really traveled there because I never had a reason to. But I've been to Jersey a couple times. I've more so the Atlantic City area, kind of, you know, and Cape May. Cape May is beautiful though. And Seaside Heights is the best boardwalk. I don't think I've ever been to Seaside Heights. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Watch, I'm gonna get lipstick on my nose or something. I need to be careful with that. Atlantic City is a trash town. Which reminds me, didn't I like read I don't know if anybody else has seen this article, but I swear I briefly saw this article about they're like making the beaches all free or something. Wow, I'm throwing on an accent really thick right now, okay. 2 feet past the casinos is ghetto as fuck. I mean, that ain't a lie. Because, like, okay, if you're driving down there, and obviously you got to park at one of the parking lots there that you have to pay for, which I think is obviously ridiculous, but it's better having somebody watch your car than not, right? Walking down to the beach, yeah. Could be nicer. Could be prettier. Boardwalk overall is nice. But yeah, the main thing is like the casinos. The casinos is which is the main draw down there. I haven't been down to the shore in like years, dude. Probably well over 10 years I haven't been down to the shore. Which sucks. I'll have to go back sometime. It's not like I do much down there. Legit, if we drive down there, we'd leave at the ass crack of the fucking morning. So you're looking at 6, 7 in the morning. This is how my grandfather used to do it. Leave at 6, 7 in the morning. Us kids would be piled in the back just sleeping. Stop for breakfast at Denny's. And then haul your ass back down there. You get down there about 10, 11 a.m. before the rides open at the boardwalk. And then you just sit there. In the meantime, waiting for that to open up. Maybe get a little snack. Maybe walk around, see what shops are there, what's going on. But yeah. Oh my god, the way you just said, yeah, it was very Brittany Murphy and Uptown Girls. That's a movie I haven't seen in forever, dude. Moronic, you've never been to the beach. Blasphemy. Blasphemy right there. Gotta get a hoagie at Wawa. Yep. Wawa's a staple. You have to. You have to. I think the only place you're gonna get sheets around here is probably, God, Potter County. I know there's one up there. Oh my god, I was typing blasphemy. It's bizarre to meet somebody who's never been to the beach. Like, huh? It's so strange. Wait, let me get my tablet. On the and the only real cheesesteak is with whiz. With whiz or without. That stupid shit. I always thought that was stupid how they say that at certain places. Like Pat's and Geno's, I think, is the main staple that says with whiz or without. Ugh. Moronic says, nope, never want to really bad though. Okay, that. Reading that just sounded weird, but okay, yeah. Pat's, Geno's. See, okay, I will say this. I've never been to either or. But what they are is basically, they're just a fucking tourist destination. Let's be honest. I live in the Midwest and I don't drive, so yeah. Well, maybe one day. One day, Moronic, you will make it. You will make it to the beach and you will enjoy it. Get the sand between your toes. I could drive, but I can't be in a vehicle by myself. Interesting. Wisconsin. Well, I will say this. I don't travel much. I've never really traveled much. Just given my family, we like never really traveled. I mean, the most you were going is you're going around the state of Pennsylvania and mainly on this side, all right? Or you were going to Jersey. Oh, I know. I'll be rock collecting all day. No, you need to collect shells. I probably still have shells from the shore from like years ago. Not even gonna lie. Like, I do. If I think, yeah. I think I have a bucket of shells somewhere. Might be stored away. I don't know why, but I do. What are you, 23, 24 years ago? When I say years ago, I'm talking like when I was a kid. Like, I'm talking probably before the age of 13. I do that too, but I love rocks. I mean, rocks are cool. Trying to grab my soda. Because, okay, so the Jersey trips stopped probably around that time because my grandfather was the one that would drive us down. It was like just a thing we did there in the summer, day trips, stuff like that. But yeah, once he had his stroke, we just didn't drive down there again because obviously we didn't want to leave him alone, and to take him, it would be a whole thing. And like my dad does the casino bus thing, and I'm like, yeah. And I just haven't had time or whatever to go down, so. Hey, my dad is 14 years older than my mom's, so you're saying I have a shot. You don't see those age gaps that much often anymore. Like, I think my grandfather's was like 7 years with my grandmother. And then Mama Bear, I think hers is 7 years. Life be busy as fuck. Yep. That's the thing. Life be busy as fuck, right? Or if it ain't one thing, it's another. Something pops up, you can't do something. It's just is what it is. You make do. I swear I'm gonna get lipstick on my nose and it's gonna drive me nuts. But orange so the good. It's very good. But yeah. I do that. I have to get to the shore sometime. I miss the beach. I think last time I went, we like brought our skim boards and boogie boards and all that fun stuff. Then I had to haul my brother away because there was some dude being a creeper down there. I was like, oh, hail to the nah. See, I'm where OG learns it all. Too funny. So funny. I don't wear the shirt as often. Let me fix that. It's gonna drive me crazy. But I also know how to when to shut it off. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Like, honestly, the things that I get sent on a daily basis, or people that pop into streams, social media, DMs, well, I should say DM requests because that's where a lot of them stay. Let's be fair. Y'all, like, I'm not going to group you all, but I'm going to group y'all because it's easier just for me to say y'all. Y'all need to learn. I swear I repel women. It's a gift. Wow. Just FYI, I will flirt with you near constantly. A lot of people do. A lot. And a curse. Men suck, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah. That, or you get like, okay, so you get like the weird ones, okay? You get the stalker types, which I've dealt with. That was fun. I had to remove my last name from my social medias because of it. So that was fun. You get the weird random fucking messages. Like the other day, Twitter. This came out of the blue. I don't know if it was after like I posted like my selfie that I posted on Insta or what, because Dion told me, hey, you should post it here and here separately. So that way you have your hashtags and everything working, blah, blah, blah. So I've been doing that. And the other night, it was like this weird one, which made no sense. And I like read this while I was watching Stranger Things. And it was like telling me how I should create an OnlyFans and that I should give them a call so they can tell me how to make an OnlyFans. And I'm like, how does that make sense? Like, how? Because I could figure it out on my own. You know what I'm saying? I could figure out how to do that. I can make the account on my own and cut out the middleman. That way I don't get charged nothing from you, the middleman. Like, it was so stupid. I'm going to follow you on Insta so you know I'm not being creepy. Totes. Cool. I think OG follows me there. I think. He don't really use... I don't even pay attention to his... Because I don't think I followed him back. I don't remember. Yeah, wait. I read that wrong. Yeah, I have rules for this particular reason. Oh, do ya? Do ya now? He has an Insta? Yeah, from what I saw. Hold on, let me check. I'm pretty sure, because it keeps coming up in, like, recommended people. I didn't know this. Like I said, I didn't follow him back, so I don't know the deets. Hold on. I'm looking. Hold on. 1 second. I followed as well a while ago. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can find him. Don't ask me what that accent was about. I don't even know. Da, da, da. See, the problem with Insta is going through your followed list. Like, I could like scroll down, but I don't know. Hold on. What? No, go back. Let me go up. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, let me see if I type in the search because it'd probably be a hell of a lot easier. Yep. He's following 2 people. Me and Instagram, apparently. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. On a good day. You know what I mean? You gotta know. Okay, I tell this to everybody. All right? Ladies, gentlemen, you too can look fine as fuck. Know your angles. Know your lighting, sweethearts. It is OG underscore lols underscore 11. He only has one post and it's his logo. And that was from like May. And I think you can go into my followers and type in like OG and it should pop up the OGs. But yeah, there he is. Well, you can't see it because it's distance, but it's that. That's his like only post. Okay, let me put that back down. The more walls you build, keep people out as well as protecting you. This is coming from a notorious wall builder. I think we're all wall builders in a way, you know what I mean? You do a lot to protect yourself from shit that you've experienced in the past, your traumas, whether it's from childhood through relationships, whatever. It's really easy to build those walls. It's harder to knock them down sometimes. I build walls because people are interested. They'll find a way to break them down. That is true. That is true. But some people won't take the time to do it. So he created an Insta to follow you. I guess. I don't know unless he was trying to do it for his Twitch. Which would make sense. But he hasn't posted anything other than that icon. But yeah, like, if somebody's really dedicated to you, really into you, can't live without you, they'll find a way to break down those walls, but a lot of people don't want to do that anymore. They want the easy way. They want someone that's easy access, like, will just throw themselves at them and be done with it. You know what I mean? Now, baby, you gotta work for me. You gotta prove yourself. You gotta get to know me, get to know everything, make me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Doubtful law. I know, my boy. Exactly. So they won't waste my time. Exactly. There's too many time wasters. To be fair. But look, we're living in a day and age where social media, you have immediate access to another person, right? So if you're not willing to take your time on me, you can find somebody else just as fucking easy that's willing to give you whatever you want. If you want that coochie, they gonna get that coochie. It's gonna be that easy. You're gonna find one that'll give it to you right away. Let's be honest. I'm giving you life lessons here, people. Have you ever heard me call you his girlfriend to him? He hates... No. I don't think I ever have. Because I know when I'm, like, gaming with him... And it's usually when I'm streaming, he decides he's going to play with us all. I don't think I've ever heard anything in the background. He's always talking about his dog. It's either the dog or the ukulele. Now, on his streams, I pop in from time to time. But that's if he's not decided to stream when I streamed. Because he did that last time. And I was like, you little rat. It's more fun to work for it and to develop an actual relationship. Exactly. And that's the thing. That's why relationships don't last nowadays. It's because no one's willing to work for them. It's so easy to like meet somebody, to them for like 2 seconds, or even a week, a month, or a few months, blah blah blah, and have like somewhat of a friendly relationship, but still know nothing about them. Or you hop in this relationship, not knowing anything really about this person, they're balls to the wall with it, and the moment there's an inconvenience, they learn some toxic trait of yours. They learn something that's, I don't want to say not right with you, but like something that's off with you that they don't like. You're kicked to the curb. Or all of a sudden they don't know how to communicate. I think it's important that you build a friendship first and don't rush it. Don't rush it at all, because if it's worth it and you want this relationship with somebody and you want to know the ins and outs of them and really see if you love them beyond this physical facade that we all have, that skin deep bullshit that obviously we all do, you know what I mean? You're physically attracted to somebody, you're gonna be like, I love them. You know what I mean? Get to know somebody for like a year and a half or whatever before you decide, hey, let's be in a relationship. Live with them. Oh my God, that's another thing. That is another. There are people that'll get into a relationship after only knowing each other for like a week, right? Get into a relationship, get engaged within a month, not even live together, and then the moment they live together, they can't stand each other. And then they're at each other's throats. And then everything goes down the tubes from there. You know what I mean? That's why it's a relationship, not a relationship. And it takes some more work. Yeah. Or you're going to sink like the Titanic, baby. Let's be honest. I don't need to six to live. I do fine without. Oh, you mean sex. I like to talk and understand people, but that's only because I'm demisexual. Okay. I get you. Well, that's the thing. I think it's important in today's day and age. That's why divorce rates are super high. It's because nobody gets to know each other anymore. It's true. Or you stay in a marriage that with a person that you can't stand anymore because it's too expensive to get divorced. But, if you took the time to get to know the person and all that stuff, you wouldn't be in a situation. I don't know. I'm rambling, but yeah. I like these really in-depth conversations, these thinkers, you know what I mean? My girl and I moved in together almost immediately, like 3 days, but we both worked to make it stay together. Exactly. It takes a lot of work. And if you're not willing to put in that work and you start putting up a wall between you and your significant other, it's only a matter of time. And yeah, she knows I'm gonna flirt with you. Dope. Let's see, Micah. And we have had a rough spots, but communicate to get through it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dope. Hey. And there she is. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like people don't do that. And that's a big problem. You can't build a wall in that relationship. Like, it does happen to people that have been in a relationship for a super long time. And once that wall's built and the other person's not willing to allow you to break it down or make a crack in it and to make things better, it's just a matter of time before it crumbles and the relationship crumbles, not the wall. I'm just saying. Yeah, because once the one person starts feeling unloved and that the other person's not willing to work for it, it is what it is. And people just aren't taught how relationships work anymore. That's true. So I know those 3 days talking the entire time, just realized it was right. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to work for anything anymore. And it's so sad to see. Like, you're not seeing like these elderly couples anymore that have been together, 60 plus years. Like how it used to be. Granted, that was a different time, but that was the thing. If something was broke, you fixed it. You didn't go and replace it with something else, a younger model or whatever. You did what you had to do to make it work, and if you exhausted all those options, then okay. Maybe it's time to let it go, I like these conversations. These are good. My grandparents met at age 9 when my grandfather hit my grandmother with his bicycle. I was stupid in my 20s, didn't work to make my first marriage work. But I learned later, and then married OG's mom, and she didn't work to make it work. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, I had watched my parents go through their divorce, and I told myself I wouldn't be them. Yeah, like, okay. Now, I'm not exactly sure how my grandparents met, but here's what I know. I'm pretty sure they got married after the war. So, sometime after he got out of the army, and we're talking World War II, they got married. There's a 7 years age difference. So he was older, you know. Ooh, suave. They had 3 kids. Oh, thanks for following. They had 3 kids, and when she passed in 1980, was it? I think. You know, he never remarried. He never saw anybody else. That was his one true love, and that's how he left it. And when he passed, that was that. He didn't need anybody else, and it's so beautiful. Like, so beautiful to think, like, you didn't need anyone else after that one, you know? Now, when it comes to my parents, that's another story. My parents only got married because my mom got knocked with my brother. Yep. So it was one of those kind of situations where it was like, you did it, now you gotta get married. And then the rest of us came along. And then my mother was trifling and didn't want to work on anything, and she was being a hoe. And they split, and she was just a nasty person. And they're technically still married because she keeps hiding, and yeah. So they're separated. They've been separated for the last 20 so years. I can't give you an exact number. I'd have to do that, but yeah. Wait, let me get into this. Hold on. So now 2 divorces at 40, I'm almost positive it won't happen again. I don't need a paper to tell me how much I love somebody. Exactly. A paper doesn't dictate how much you love somebody, obviously. But for other reasons, it can be helpful. At this point, I think we would get married for financial insurance. Yeah, that's a big thing. Just to have insurance. And it's a lot of the time it's cheaper just to have, be married and just have the insurance off of one person's thing. Then when it comes to legal situations, medical situations, it's just easier if the spouse makes the decisions. Life insurances and all that, it just makes it a lot easier. My dad dated my mom's twin sister. Asked her to marry him, and she said no. So he dated my mom, and he has her identical twins. Wow. That's funny. Not gonna lie. That's some Jerry Springer type shit. I feel that's how most marriages happen, yeah. I was an accident. Yeah, I wasn't the accident, so I guess that works in my favor. Yeah, my older brother was the accident. So that was... And here I am, folks. And then the thing is like, then they had each of us, like, a year after the other. So, yeah. 3 under 3. That was a great time. And then she has my older brother, which is my half brother. She had him when she was a teen. Like, we're talking like 14, I think. So, but that's not my dad's kid, obviously. Alright, I honestly believe most people are accidents. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, married or not, a lot of us are accidents. They weren't expecting to get the baby lottery, let's be honest. You could be drinking one night and you're just getting flirtatious and then boom, baby. There was no intention of a baby, let's be honest. Shit happens. Alright, get rid of that. Or take a 3-day trip to Vegas. Right? Look, you're just feeling yourself in that moment. You ain't thinking straight. You aren't. Let's be fair. You feeling good, you looking good, you're like, yes, this person wants me. Let's do this. And you're not thinking of the consequences at all. What happens there doesn't always stay there. That is the truth. That is the truth. You're just gonna have a little hitchhiker with you. Oh my god. It's so true though. Herpes, that she'll come back with you. Yeah, she's almost 14, 13. Damn fingers. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. See, this is probably a good thing that I don't travel anywhere. Oh, geez, almost 14. My stepdaughter's 11 months younger. Okay. That's cool. Oh, hit my makeup bag. Oh, stop. There we go. I'm moving my mouse around and things are popping up. Oh my god, yeah. No, so far I don't have any kids, so there's that. But that's the thing. I don't do anything, so yeah, if I travel to Vegas, yeah, I'd probably. Your makeup is fire. Thank you. This was like a legit, like 5 minutes. Legit. Not even. I don't even know. We got. Okay, this is my shitty bag. It's not even a shitty bag. Okay, this is the bag that I just put like all the liners and everything in. So don't judge me. All right. Okay. My actual makeup bag's over there, but it's too full. Here. This. What is this? Dermablend. Did a little bit of this. Used a little bit of the Wet n Wild's foundation, which smells atrocious. I will just say. Some setting powder, I think, which was by NYX. A shitty... Where is it? Did I put it in here? Yeah, it is. This is a contour stick from the dollar store. Ball on a budget, folks. Lipstick, I think, is... Where is it? I like it. It's a good one. Hold on. Where is it? Where did I put it? Unless it's still in the bathroom. I think it's e.l.f. But it's like this red, like, nice deep tone. Same, I don't do anything but work. Yeah, it's like I'm constantly taking care of family and stuff like that. So it's just like, when is their time? To be fair. And like with everything that's been going on with my dad and his health stuff and trying to get him back on the right track, and Mama Bear with her gastroparesis and her having recent surgeries on her intestines and everything else that's bleh. And my brother with his seizures that just started, so that was fun. And my grandmother who's on hospice. It's just a constant. The last few years is like me just taking care of people and getting them back on the right track. Oh, that lipstick is sexy. I love this lipstick. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. If you're balling on a budget, sometimes the dollar store is the place to go. I'm just saying. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Sometimes they get name brands in there, okay? They get e.l.f., they get Wet n Wild, blah, blah, blah. This lipstick, I believe it's e.l.f. I think it's e.l.f. I could be wrong. It's got like this velvety, like black case to it. I don't think I brought it back in. That's the only thing. I think I left it in the bathroom. But, yeah, I don't think it's in this bag. It's like this reddish, it's just a deep red. Kind of like, if you look at it, kind of has like these like, I don't even say black, but it's always got like this very velvety look to it. Very good for the lips, has like shea butter in it, smells delightful. If I can, I'll post it maybe on Insta or like in my Insta story or Twitter or something like that. Great lipstick. Not gonna lie. Especially if you don't want like a bright, bright red, because sometimes that just doesn't look good. Let's be honest. Yeah, if it's, wait. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll happen on its own time. Exactly. Good point. She'll also flirt with me. Okay. Supposed to be a 50% off clearance event for DG this weekend. Most stores should have tons of clearance. Exactly. You know, I would just happen to stumble upon this stuff. Like, I just go in, just there for whatever else, just to pick up something really quick, and then boom, like, okay, I'll take this Wet n Wild eyebrow liner shit. Hell yeah. It's better than paying, what, like $4, $5 somewhere else. Ooh, $1? Hell yeah. Ball on that budget. That or order your stuff off Amazon, which I don't recommend, to be honest, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Let me adjust these. Okay. Or 50, yeah. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it's great to spend the money on certain things like that, but Sephora's is insane. Yeah. Speaking of Sephora, like, I thought this was the weirdest fucking thing. I went over to, like, the CVS in my town, and we have a Kohl's that's right by there. When the fuck did Sephora go into Kohl's? Because now the sign says Kohl's and Sephora. So when did this happen? But yeah, you go into one of those places, Sephora or Ulta or whatever, you're going to spend bank. Like, you're spending money. And sometimes you don't even realize how much you're racking up. I was actually watching a video on TikTok, and this chick had a bill of over $800. $800. Are you kidding me? And then she like did coupons. It came down to like $500 or so. And then I think with her card or her store or whatever, the store rewards, it came down further, but you didn't see the end price. And there's, I think she said verbally that she owed only a couple cents, but I was like, I'd rather see that on the screen. Can you show me that? Because I don't believe it. But yeah, if you want to treat yourself, go to those places. For sure. But if you're like the average Joe Schmo here, like moi, you make whatever's gonna work. You know what I mean? If you gotta wear dollar store makeup, you freaking strut that shit. Be fierce. Ulta's the best. I've never stepped into one. We did get one, I think it's in the old Toys R Us building. Yeah. They're cheaper than Sephora and still quality shit. Really? Yeah, I've never been in either or. I just know they tend to be expensive, especially Sephora. I might have to do my research on that. Like, look, I love makeup. I will mess with makeup. Do I wear it every day? No. For streams, yeah. If I'm doing a cam and I'm talking to y'all, I like to be somewhat appealing. I mean, I could sit here without makeup like I have done before, where legit earlier, like I said, I was going to do a makeup stream where I was just going to sit here, talk, do my makeup. It was probably going to turn out like shit because I'm not using a mirror. I was going to use my tablet camera. But that's besides the point. I'm rambling. But yeah, I love doing makeup, but am I going to spend an arm and a leg for it? No. Especially something I'm going to wipe off in like an hour, you know? You can essentially spend what you want to, and there are pros, but what stuff is right for your skin? Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I need to do. I need to start treating my skin a little bit better. Because coming from me, now y'all can't see it, but I see it. And y'all might not see it as bad, but I do. So growing up, as we all have our bouts through puberty and hereditary bullshit, I had acne-prone skin. It was not a good time, okay? And I would get like bad like cysts sometimes, like on a cheek, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Not cute. Random burst, whatever. So do I have some textured skin? Sure. Is it probably not as noticeable to everybody else as it is to me? Sure. But we all look at ourselves negatively, and that is what it is. And like right now, I've got these. Oh, my hair just doesn't want to cooperate. Like right now, like along my jaw, I've got like these ones. These I think they're like blind pimples. They just don't want to go away, and it's driving me crazy. It's my life, people. It's my life. So that's like a major thing with me. It's like when people make fun of other people's skin, it's like just because you had a good lifestyle and you have great genetics or you had the means to put out money for a particular doctor to take care of your skin for you doesn't mean everybody else did, you know? That was an argument in our in our Discord a while back. I won't mention names. Neon. But yeah. Everybody has a negative view on themselves. Exactly. Show off his knowledge. I know basically nothing about regarding me. Well, hey, at least he knows something. That's what's important, right? Grew up in a house of women. Hey, you learn what you can from a house of women, honestly. I mean, a lot more men should learn a lot. You know, that should be like a requirement. Like you be in a house with women that have just gone through puberty or like over the age where you're in puberty and everything. See how well you handle that shit, okay? Mood swings and all. Because I think this world would be a lot better if they all knew the nastiness of it all. The mood swings, everything. Like, boom. World of good. But yeah, we all see ourselves in a negative light, obviously. Like, anyone can say they haven't. And that's a bold-faced lie, let's be honest, okay? I can look back to years ago, like years ago, when I was like middle school, high school, whatever. And I could be the skinniest of minis. There's pictures on my Insta of me back then where you're so tiny, like your arms are so thin, everything else, like, and you thought you were as big as a house. You thought you were fat. You thought there was something wrong with you. You had rolls, all this stuff, which made no sense. No sense at all. And then I look at pictures of me now where I know I'm a little bit thicker. And I'm like, God damn. And then look back on those pictures, I'm like, and I thought I was fat? Really? What is wrong with me, you know? It's crazy. Let's see. I've spent many hours talking to OG about how to treat women so he isn't one of those shitty men. As you should. That is your job as a father, is to make sure he doesn't turn into one of those guys. Storm Engineer, Doom, 2 female humans and 2 female girls. Ugh. Good luck. Milkshakes are thick and they're delicious as well. Exactly. See, I think that's where... See, my household growing up, it takes a long time to adjust self-view and be confident in the skin you have. Took me forever. Exactly. It does. And well, especially when you're dealing with a world telling you how you should look like, or people constantly putting certain things in your face, like, oh, you're thick, you don't need to tell me that, you know what I mean? Because that could mess up somebody's, you know, body dysmorphia and all that. Like, you gotta be careful. You just gotta love yourself, that's all. It takes time. You'll get there eventually. And in the meantime, you can adjust things to get to that point. I think being thick is what men want today, honestly. Some do and some don't. It's weird because you never know. It seems like the trends just flip-flop, you know? Men are coming around to realizing thick women are the best women. I mean, thick women will keep you fed, I'll tell you what. They'll keep you warm. Shit. I eat way too much pasta, okay? You're gonna like it. I used to love shopping at Torrid. It made me feel skinny when I needed the smallest size on the rack. Yeah. That's true. It's so true. like thing with me was like when I was younger, I was like super active, so it was like my metabolism was through the roof. I was constantly moving around. I was constantly doing something. Blah blah blah. Now it's slowed down. I'm not as active. I'm not running around like I used to. Da 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 da. So it's so easier just to put on the weight and just like. Plus with COVID, the COVID pounds, I blame it on COVID. That's what we're going with. Though I'm happy that I'm not so out of control. You know what I mean? Did you actually intend on gaming today? And we were just chatting and keeping you from doing so. I was going to, but I can chat. It's fine. It's fine. Because here's the thing. When I do these, sometimes people show up and some people don't, or some people just stay here and they're just quiet and they don't want to talk, and that's fine. So I'm just sitting here rambling by myself sometimes. Occasionally I get somebody that chimes in, or you get these random freaking spammy trolls. So that's fun. So I usually try to have like a backup plan, like, oh, we're gonna play this in the event that I have nothing else to talk to you about or update you on and blah blah blah. Because honestly, this is the best stream. Well, I pride myself on that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you PC game or console? I do both. Okay, so I've neglected PC gaming as of late. For like the last few months, I haven't really done that much. The last few streams I have done on PC, which was Fortnite, which I played with somebody yesterday. I think it was Bebop. I think. I've done Among Us on here. I haven't done Dead by Daylight on here in a while. I've done Friday the 13th, but it's been a while. 7 Days to Die I did a while ago. The only thing with that is when I can't always use camera when I play those because there's something on with Streamlabs or something. It starts lagging camera and everything else and drives me crazy. You ever play Project Zomboid? I haven't. I've watched people play it. I'm told I'll like it because I can shut off like everything else like zombies and such and just scavenge like I like to do. And just be me versus environment. Because that's what I do on 7 Days to Die. And people, there was one particular person, I think their name was Alien, which they come in from time to time. They get annoyed that I do that. And I'm like, dude, I like scavenging. I can't help it. I'd love to game with you sometime. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. My kind of settings, I use a light zombie population. They walk slow. Yup. If I have to have zombies, it's going to be they're slow as hell and I can get away. And I'm a total loser. See, you're my kind of person. I don't know what it is. It's very relaxing just to go and hunt through these houses and collect whatever I can collect and then hoard it at my base. Like, I don't know when I'll need that. There it is. But I don't play Among Us or Dead by Daylight or Friday. Oh. For shame, sir. For shame. But I need 16 crowbars. Ain't that the truth? I do the same thing, and I'm not even lying. Like, if I go on 7 Days to Die in any of my saves, I will have, like, a whole thing of just, here's water. Here's, random blood packs for whatever reason. Not like I ever use them, but here they are. She does the scavenging and I protect her because I love fighting. Hey, how it should be. How it should be. Get you somebody who's willing to do that. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna scavenge in here for a while. You handle that outside. We're good. As long as I don't read a book in the car and I have... Let's read again. Oh, I'm always playing somebody's... I haven't played in a while. Like, I could play it on console, but I haven't in a while. Last time I played it on PC, something was going on visually with it, which was driving me crazy. I never looked to figure out what was going on. I don't know if it was my camera issue or whatever, but something was wrong with it. But yeah, I should load that up again. She had to quickly log out because she was getting mods because she got stuck reading in the car. See, that's weird. So that sucks. That really sucks. Because if I die in a stupid way, it really pisses me off. Like, while I murdered her words. Yeah. And then he died. Yeah. See, I started getting smart with 7 Days to Die. Because there was incidences where I didn't shut off zombies, and I would have a nice bag of loot. Like, nice. Okay? And I just get jumped and lose my shit, and then you'd have to run back and get your bag, and I'm like, ugh, no. So that was a whole thing. So I started shutting off that and just kept things when I died. And then there was a couple incidences with 7 Days to Die, and I don't know if anybody's else experienced this. Moronic, I don't know. Maybe you have. Where there's been incidences with the animals. Either there's no animals spawning, so you better find canned food, or animals are indestructible. I've had a bout with a bear a few times where I've unloaded multiple clips into this bear, and the bear killed me. So to say I was mad because I was going on one of those streaks because I think there's an achievement to like live so long without dying or whatever, and there's like a really, really long one. Yeah. Upset me. I play with better vanilla mod. I'm better now so I wouldn't die. But that's why you play with us, because I'll protect your gear and drive to come pick you up. Noted. You got a chauffeur and everything. It's great. Bodyguard and chauffeur all in one. Now, when it comes to gaming on the console, I mainly, my main solid and true is the Xbox, okay? I will play Dead by Daylight, occasionally 7 Days to Die, I haven't done it in a while, like I said. Friday the 13th, great staple. If you play that on console, it's so much better than playing on PC. And the only reason I say that, because in case Neon comes back and like watches this later or whatever, with PC you're dealing with a lot of troll-like people, and you're gonna get into modded lobbies pretty much all the time. It's just mainly people on the mic. You're dealing with like 50 plus people in a lobby, which it's not meant to be. And they're just screaming nonstop or playing terrible renditions of music, which I can't. Or they're throwing racial slurs nonstop because they don't know any other word in the book, apparently. So yeah, it just gets irritating when you're doing that particular game. Just a warning. If you're going to play Friday the 13th, I recommend console, unless you have a group of friends to play with. Which I could get a group of people with, but we need enough people, and they never have enough people for a complete lobby. So there's that. Let's see. I don't console game anymore. I love PC. Yeah, I don't blame you. The scarcity of animals is a problem, but not in better vanilla. There's a lot more spawns for Zeds and animals. Also, the Zeds have more health than regular. Ugh. Why should they have more health? No. That's why you gotta get easy and play with Mike and I. Oh, Planet. I already forgot what it was. It's like Project Zomboid, yeah. Play Mike and I. And multiplayer saver. If you'd give it a chance, you could play with us. So. Okay. And noted on the offer. I also, for PC, I need to start playing Phasmo. I have it. I'm terrible at it. I don't think I streamed any of the times I screamed either. Or did I? I don't know. But I need to start playing that, and I'm terrible. And because, okay, so I tried Phasmo because I kept being told, hey, play it, we'll play together, da-da-da-da-da-da. I haven't played with anybody else yet. So there's that. No clue what I'm doing, so I'm just trying. And I don't have enough money on my character to go buy extra things that would probably be helpful. So I'm just going with the basics. And when I tell you, these ghosts like to fuck with me, they like to fuck with me. OMG, I'll play fast with you. I suck also. I played once. Okay, I played maybe a handful of times. I was supposed to play with Neon. That hasn't happened yet. But I feel like he's really good. I'm not going to lie. He's really good. Even though he can say he's not. He's really good at certain games, okay? And Um, yeah. One of the first times I was like just trying to learn the controls and trying to figure out how to drop things, change things, do that kind of thing, which I'm probably going to readjust. So I walk my happy little ass out the door of the truck, go up to the main door, and I'm like, why can't I open the door? Oh, do I need a key? So I go back, try to grab the key, couldn't pick up the key. Then I finally got the key, walk back out. I looked like an idiot, okay? If anybody was watching me, I looked like a moron, okay? Unlock the door, push it open. First off, do not like how you have to open the door, okay? I think you should just click it and it should open. Not me grab it, pull it. Come on. I could get it and we could play 3-player noobs. He just wants to watch me get jumped. Dude, me and you both. Okay, the slightest little thing, I'm like, no! It does look like fun. It's finding a group of people that can, like, help you. Because, okay, that same game, legit, I was like, first off, I sat there making fun of the ghost, which was probably not a good idea. And they said, oh, you'll get more activity if you say the ghost's name. I kept saying this ghost's name. She never popped up. And then I kept asking her why she had a foot on her countertop. So that was a whole thing. At one point, one of the games, your screen starts like flickering and all this when they're hunting you, when they're coming after you. I got trapped in the kitchen, and I basically coddled into a corner. Like I was just, okay, here we go, cowering. And the ghost didn't kill me. So I was like, what the hell was that about? So I ran around the kitchen island and I freaking booked for the door. I heard some noise from behind me and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. Then I was too scared to go back in. So I kept like flicking things and throwing things in and like, all right, do something now. Do something now. And then I made the mistake of going back in and then they got my ass. There was also another incident in another game where I just walked in the door and she nailed me. I was like, bet. Love that for me. But it does look like fun. Yeah, it is fun. It's just, yeah. And the one game I got a Ouija board. I probably shouldn't have touched it because immediately after that, that's when I got nailed. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, let me go get my camera. I forgot my camera outside. Come back in to take a picture of it and then walk out of the garage where it was. It was like in the laundry room area. And boom, get chased down, die. That's why we learn together, and then someday we can help each other nudes. Yeah. Did I say nudes? Noobs. Oh, I also have GTA for PC, which is an experience, okay, to say the least. I had somebody join my heist setup just to troll. They legit kept joining back. They kept, okay, me and Neon were doing this and he was getting pissed off and I was getting pissed off. Kept ramming our car as we were going to do this heist. And then calling me a bitch and how do you like that? Nonstop in like the text chat. And I'm like, really? Really? I'm cool with nudes also. I bet. GTA Online sucks hard. It's 99% trolls. In the case of PC, yes. Then it's also a matter of what lobby type you're in. So are you in complete free aim? Are you in partial aim? Or are you in full auto aim? Because that's also very telling of the people. Now on console, oh, yes. I will say on console, it did get a little trolly. Well, 360 and I guess PlayStation 3, those days were really bad after a while because all the modders came in, especially towards the end of the life of being on Xbox 360 and PS3, you were dealing with nonstop modders. Trust me, I dealt with a Psycho 1 part of an MC. That was great. Then when you came to the next generation, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, right? Yeah, PlayStation 4, everything calmed down. There was no more of the trolling. But then once you started adding in the orbital cannon, which no one really uses because it's too expensive and a lot of people don't know the trick with it. But then you dealt with the oppressors. And mainly the oppressor 2 became a trolley type vehicle. Not so much anymore because they kind of limited its abilities. But yeah. Now I am seeing on Xbox One, occasionally you get people that are in God mode, and you are getting people that are using some sort of mods, and I'm not quite sure on how they are doing it. So it's becoming a problem. Every time I've tried GTA 5 online, every time I've logged in, I get killed in 5 seconds. I quit. Okay, so I assume you were playing on PlayStation, or not PlayStation, on PC. Do you have a property? That's the first thing. If you have a property and you can set your location, all right, PlayStation 4. Okay, if you have a property on PlayStation 4, I'm not sure if you do. Okay, you had an apartment. Okay, so obviously you always set your spawn for your apartment or in your garage. That's the number one. If you're a noob, that's it. Okay, anybody who's watching that's a noob, that's it. Always get your apartment first, get spawn in there, okay? Second, this, a lot of people don't do this, and I've learned this from my 360 days, okay? Anyone who was on PlayStation 3 should also know this. Go in passive mode when you are leaving your building. Just do it. Because if I've learned anything from the trolling on 360, people used to like to put sticky bombs and everything else outside the garage door and blow somebody up as they were coming out because you did something to piss them off. Yep. But I drive to the casino, and on the way, trolls would be shooting at me the whole time. Were they using special vehicles or no? Also, sometimes the casino is a hot spot for people to hang out and murder each other. I know I have a habit of sitting on a building across from the casino and shoot at people. Okay, so no, it was just them. All right, then it comes down to what aiming type lobby are you in? Are you in free aim, partial, or full? Because I think there are 3 types, if I remember correctly. And if you're having a great difficulty, if you're just trying to do certain particular thing like drive to the casino to do your spin or whatever, just go in passive mode and drive there, because there's just people that are looking for an easy kill, and if they find you, I don't know what level you were, if you're a low enough level, you're an easy target. It's just how it is. I don't see why that's fun anymore. I have no idea. It was a while back. OG has my PlayStation 4 now. Yeah, those are things I can understand why you're having difficulty, because 360, back to my 360 days, when I first started, low level, easy target. Immediately. Like, we were all sitting ducks. The first vehicle I had in GTA was this big ass oversized SUV that was slow as fuck. It was cute because it was black and it was like all slick looking, but this thing was not hauling ass nowhere, okay? And the moment they pop your tire, you're screwed, right? So, I eventually switched vehicles, which was great. I'll have to go on my account to show you guys my stuff on there. And then I just eventually got more vehicles and stuff like that. But you would even have friends that would troll you, and it was like so annoying. So until you're leveled up enough, a lot of time you would play it in invite only or private lobby or whatever. Crew only, whatever. But then you had to be careful when you did go into a public lobby, because obviously different play styles, you're not used to people being on the attack, and you have to be on full alert. When you got to Xbox One, if you were able to transfer your character, which I was lucky enough to meet the deadline to transfer my character, if you were starting fresh over there, you were sitting. You were a sitting duck. And even on PC, you're a sitting duck. So, in my recommendation, if you ever start playing it on PC or anything like that, just be prepared. And I think with Steam's thing on, when you buy it on Steam, they give you the Criminal Enterprise Pack. So, you'll get like $1 million or $2. I don't even remember. I think it's $1 million. You get property, you get a garage, vehicles, which you have to be a certain level to be able to redeem, I guess, whatever. At least I think a level 5, but sometimes it glitches out. It's weird. It takes time. Trust. Like, if anybody wants to play GTA on PC sometime, you just have to let me know, and if I'm able to, I'll get on and try to help you the best I can. I'm still kind of a low level. I'm like a 40 something on PC, but on Xbox, I'm like a 600 and something, I think. I don't have friends, lol. I had to play publicly. I mean, publicly can be fun if you know what you're doing and if you do get good at fighting. So, there's that. But I've dealt with trolls on all platforms, so it takes getting used to. Meh, I probably won't play it again. I mean, I can't wait to see what GTA 6 has to bring, to be honest. And once again, speaking of GTA, my heart, Ray Liotta, ugh, it crushed me. I will say it again. It crushed me. Alright, got rid of the notifications. Sweet. You play on the newest gen. Okay, so I didn't buy GTA again for like what, the Series S or X or whatever the fuck it is. I didn't do that. Okay, that I just think that's stupid, to be honest. So I've just been playing on the original Xbox One, which is damn well fine enough for me, to be fair. I mean, each time they just say, oh, it's better graphics over here. Ugh. Ray! What's up, Ray? OMG, who is that good looking girl right there? Hey, Ray! Look at you showing up. Ray, I didn't show my fit either. Aren't you lucky? I'll show my fit. I'd have to adjust myself first, because I've been sitting here. Other than GTA, I play COD. For anybody who wants to know, I play COD. That's cross-play, so if anybody's interested. I just gotta update it. I think it needs an update for Warzone and all that. So you have the Series X. I mean, there is a current gen Xbox in my house, yes. Do I use it that often? No. But yeah. So, I'm trying to think. I do play COD. Not a lot of people play it, but I do Warzone occasionally and stuff like that. Plunder's a lot of fun, just saying. Zombies is a lot of fun, just saying. If I can get the gang all together again, we will do zombies, but Ray did play some with me the one night, which the recording got weird when I switched to YouTube, but whatever. No, Ray, if we can get you, Whitesnake. Did OG play with us? He might have played with me at one time, but I don't even remember. But he always has connection issues, so there's that. Dead by Daylight, crossplay, if anybody wants to play it, we'll do it. It does get boring, though. I will say that. It does. Evil Dead. Started playing that. Once you get the hang of that, it's kind of fun. You need a team that knows time management. You know, it was just you and I at that time. Yeah, I know, it was just us that time. But I know another time it was Whitesnake and I, and then I think I did play a few rounds with OG. But I could be mixing something up. I could be. I'll work on OG's connection issues. Dude, speaking of that, I bring up Dead by Daylight, okay? We were playing Dead by Daylight, and I think this happened on a couple occasions. Whitesnake could attest to this. True could probably attest to this. And OG wanted to play with me and Whitesnake. And we're like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, it's cool to have a group of 3, and then you can just talk to each other in the well, not even the Discord, the Xbox chat. Just makes things easier, especially when I'm using the Xbox party. When I'm on the Xbox, it's great. Okay. Other than him not being able to apparently accept audio for Twitch when we're on there, because then I sound like a crazy person. Once again, look back on old YouTube streams of us playing. The one time he kept trying to join me and Whitesnake, and he kept trying to join the party, and like every 2 seconds he would drop out and like he would start saying something and gone. and then gone. And I was like, dude, dude, you need to sort it. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't understand why you're having problems. I'll work on it. Just connection issues. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't say anything, but yeah, he's had connection issues, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's related to the system he's playing on. I don't know if it's related to. I know he tends to use his phone when he's joining the chats. I don't know exactly what's going on. It's because his room is upstairs across the house from the router. Okay. Well, he owes me big time for bringing it up for him. There we go. Yeah, I just know there's been a few times where he's had issues. And I think even on Friday the 13th, a couple times he had issues. I have a range extender upstairs, though, and he doesn't know that. Oh. The more you know. Well, at least we'll get him sorted out. That way he can enjoy his gaming experience and all that stuff. And I know he's been, like, streaming a little bit lately. Like, I know he's been doing that. So, I don't know if he's had too many issues with that. I just see him occasionally start a stream, and then all of a sudden, I don't know how long it is, but then I see him start another one, and blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know if he was having issues there as well. Oh, but what I was saying. Evil Dead is also crossplay. I believe Xbox just got the update last night, so crossplay is more, I guess, now available for Xbox. I don't know. There was some sort of issue going on. Yeah, he quits and restarts because he's easily distracted. He'll have to work on that. He'll definitely have to work on that. It takes time. I get it. Maybe he needs like a little fidget or something. Like I have a spinner over there, I think. I'll have to check. But yeah, if he wants to stream, he's gonna have to learn to like try to keep himself focused, you know? But yeah. So Evil Dead, great game. It takes a while to level up. Can be difficult. I'm having issues with the missions. I feel like they're a little bit difficult, but maybe I'm crazy. But yeah, I'm going to try to play that more often. Actually, I've been doing a lot better with that game, which I'm happy about. Shimmy is just for fun for him. He doesn't do it seriously. Right. As it should be. Like, for me, this was just a way for me to be social during the pandemic. And was something fun to do because I pretty much game every day of my life. Plus I have anxiety, so it helps me not be in my head, I guess. Which is nice. Well, I'm glad I caught you online today. And it was nice having you here, honestly. And at least now you know of OG's little connection issues. So hopefully you have that sorted for him. And yeah, it'll be a good time for him. And also with him, thank you. Thank you. I try. Sometimes you just gotta be the light in this world. Honestly. Oh, should I give you guys a quick fit check? Because we're almost to... We're at an hour and a half. I should probably wrap this up soon. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick fit check. Let me get myself sorted because I gotta stand up and everything, and my hair's going flatter than nobody's business. All right, so today I started with kind of wet hair because I washed my hair at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was fun. Okay, we got the staples. You got the cross necklace, the handcuff necklace. Just do. Got this random ass ring. Sweet. All right. Makeup, just 5-minute job. Okay, you ready? Hold on. Hopefully I don't look like a hot mess. Let me just adjust this because I'm working on what I want to do with the shorts. Let me roll these up. Hold up. All right. Now, I'm going to try not to kill myself. Now, last time I stood up on here, I was showing off my boots. I don't remember who was all in here when I did that. Um, but yeah, I almost died. So that was great. All right, here we go. Ugh. Okay, okay, okay. So we got these cute little dolphin shorts. Love them. Okay, we got this crop top. This came from Amazon. These also came from Amazon. And this came from Amazon. Okay, we got these. Boom. Thigh highs that keep rolling down. It's driving me nuts. And here we are. That was just a quick look because, yeah. Hold on, I'm taking all these damn thigh highs because now I'm getting hot. But they're cute. Ugh. Now, usually with the shorts, you just roll them up. But I was like, you know what? This kind of looks cute doing like a high-waisted look with a crop top. You kind of do like the thing what you do with your gym shorts. Like back in like gym class where you would just like roll them up like this and just like keep doing that. And then their booty's just hanging out. Oh my gosh, they are cute. Yeah, the shorts were Amazon and they are super comfy. Sizing, what size did I get? I want to say I got medium because like the sizing was all weird. But they aren't too snug. They're just right. Super comfy, dude. Not tight. Just amazing. These, and I think the shorts were like a pack of like 5 or so. So I've got like red ones, got black, this one I think is like a purpley blue, a green. I've got a gray, very cute. These thigh highs, very comfy, though sometimes they roll down. Don't know why. I think this was like a pack of 5 or so. So I've got like, I think this one's like a bluish black. I could be wrong. There's a white, gray, red. And I feel like there might be another pair, but I can't think. But those also have, there's like 2 with like a solid, and I think the other ones are with a stripe. You see them on my Insta. But sometimes I put all those in like black and white. It really depends on the mood. And this one I got like a long time ago on Amazon, which I could probably find the links for y'all if you want them. But yeah, it's just a cute cut up kind of top. Yeah. You tap me to closer. OG could use another mother figure. That's funny. Hey, what can I say? I've got that maternal instinct. What can I say? Can't have too many. No, you're gonna have a case of the sister wives up in there. It's gonna become a case of like sister wives and like people that have like just personality differences. Like, what reminds me, what was that show called that was out? Was it Seeking Sister Wife? It's a fairly new one. That shit's crazy. And we are open to that too. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. No, if you ever see that show, I don't know if it's still on the air. I think it is. But the one couple, communication's really the only requirement. That's true. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. That's the thing. It's a tough thing to come by. Like I will say with the thing I saw in that show, and I know that show is not, a great representation to that type of community and that lifestyle. But my God, this man, he's married to his wife. They have 2 beautiful children, if I remember correctly. And I guess he was seeking a sister wife in Mexico, I think. Was it Mexico? And the way he talks to his wife was just ridiculous. You'd have to see it. It was insane. And just made her feel so bad. And he just like spent all of his time with this new woman. And it was just so sad. Like I felt so bad for her. And like she wound up getting a divorce that way they could bring this woman over to the US, obviously. And then it started looking like it was that this new woman was more of a priority than his original wife. It was a whole thing. But it wouldn't be sister wives, it would be combo wives, because she would have to be with both of us, not just me. That's a good point. I mean, that's the thing. It's like a lot of the time with that situation, it's not the case. A lot of the time, it's very one sided, you know? Like, it's always usually for the man and not for the woman. Even though they make it off like, oh, this is another person that can help you cook and clean and take care of the kids and da 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 da. When in reality, it's like, and no, it's for the man to get as jolly as off. We know. Priority wouldn't be an issue because we share everything. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't know how to do that, you know? Or it appears multi-sided, then it transforms. Yeah. That's the thing. It's a lot of people just don't know how to make a priority of the relationships in general, or make it equal in a sense. Nobody would be more of a priority than anybody else. Exactly. That's how it should be. I agree with that. That is exactly how it should be. Kids equal more priority than necessary, and time for self is important too. Exactly. We have room in our bed for more third, yeah. That's true. Like, kids do come first in that situation. But you also have to take time for yourself and da 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 da. So I agree with that whole stance. Another frequent mistake is not doing your own thing sometimes. True. That is very true. It's almost like some people lose their identity in those relationships, or with any relationship, let's be honest. And then they get in their head about everything else going on and just creates more problems. And sorry if I'm looking over here because I see myself over here and it's like, hi. Camera's there. And I'm looking at myself there. So just move closer. Oh, Whitesnake actually came in here? Wow. Just looking at the list, sorry. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, one day I will get a better setup so I'm not constantly looking over that way. Hello, Whitesnake. Long time no see. Told you I'm persistent and won't stop flirting. Yeah. Whitesnake, I'm chilling. It's been very depressing past few weeks. My PC has been doing... No! Do you have anything else to game on? Do you? Because I've been trying to get you, like, to play, like, Dead by Daylight and shit, but you've been playing by yourself or playing Fortnite or you're playing Evil Dead now. I ordered some parts to Frankenstein together. Second PC from Spare Parts. Cool. I've done hella testing. I think my motherboard is dying, but I'm not 100%. Oh, that sucks. Motherboard customer service wrote me a fix. I'm about to try. Wow. How have you been? You know, I've been okay. Living the struggle. Still living, breathing, you know. Trying to keep distracted, you know. Same old, same old. Same shit, different day. Oh, yeah, right. Whitesnake. Storm Glider there is the OG's dad. I told him how OG kept on leaving, having connection issues when we were playing Dead by Daylight. I mean, overall, it's probably a good time that he didn't try to join back that one day after he tried like 50 million times. Because I think that was the conversation you brought up, 47, and yeah. Was it 47? No, 41. 42. No, 42. Was it 42? Yeah, 42. Now I'm mixing up the numbers. Shit. So, I mean, overall, it was a good idea that he was having connection problems that day. 42, 42 times in one day killed that boy. 42 was the answer. So do it 41, right? 4-1? Yeah? 4-1's good, right? 42 is the answer to life, love, and everything well. 41, no more. All right, to give a little backstory. We were playing Dead by Daylight. This was the night I think OG was having problems with staying in the party and being able to play. His connection issues, like I mentioned earlier. And he kept trying to join back, Eventually he gave up. And randomly, Whitesnake brings up this article or something that he saw about a person who went to town on themselves 42 times and died in one day, within 24 hours. And I died laughing. So, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I haven't seen that movie in forever. I need to watch it again. So it became a thing. And if you're hearing creaking, it's because I'm sitting at this stupid desk. So, it's an old school desk. Yeah. Was that the same night that I left you on the hook because you told me to, and then True brings it up. He's like, why'd you leave him behind? I'm having nightmares about it. When I talk to him, I'm just going to say 42 times. Yup. See, I don't think he stayed around in the chat that night when that conversation was going on. I think he was still trying to join the party when we were having this conversation, but he kept, like, immediately dropping. But it was the weirdest thing that Whitesnake just, like, said it out of the blue, and I'm like, what? Where'd this come from? Ow. I just pulled my hair. Ouch. It was the funniest shit, not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of our conversations turn into, like, just crazy randomness. And you're just like, what? What? It makes no sense. You have beautiful hair, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's not too bad. I feel like, okay, so when I was younger, my hair was, like, super thick, all that jazz, great time. I feel like it's not as thick nowadays, obvi, because it just happens. But yeah, I've had long hair my whole life, pretty much. Had it chopped off when I was a kid. Was really pissed about it. Didn't talk to people for, like, 3 months. And yeah, just kept it long ever since. Haven't dyed it in a few years, so that's great. Cut off a few inches the other week. I have to stay on top of actually trimming it, but, like, it's either I'm trimming it myself, or occasionally I will ask my dad, which is a little bit of a mistake. So occasionally I'll ask the help of somebody else, and usually it comes down to my dad. And I'm like, just take off a bit. Do not chop all my hair off. Do not put stairs in my hair, because he did that once and I'm traumatized. Legit, okay. Here's a little story. So when I was a kid, I rocked the bangs, okay? So, you know, you did the straight across kind of shit. And, okay, right now, you're not gonna be able to tell with my bangs, because my bangs are long, and I do, like, the long swept kind of bowl. Okay, and my dad, I was like, hey, can you trim my bangs? They're getting in my eyes, like, da-da-da-da-da. And this mofo, I don't know how he did it. He put freaking stairs in my hair. Like stairs. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I had to chop my bangs up to here. I have a picture of my bangs up to here. How sad is that? I decided to rock the bits of gray and keep my hair long. With my terrible choices many years ago, buzzed it at one point. I had it buzzed as a kid. Well, not buzzed. I had a pixie haircut, which I loathed entirely. I hated it. Once again, didn't talk to anybody for a few months. I was upset. Oh, by the way, fly, birds, fly. I'm an Eagles fan too. Dope. We need more Eagles fans up in here. See, Neon's not here right now. He rarely shows up. But when he does, or even on Twitter, he likes to throw his Bucks in my face for whatever reason. He Bucks and Tom Brady. That's what he likes to bring up to me. So, if anyone follows me on Twitter, y'all see that. Yeah, with my hair, like, occasionally I get in those, like, weird moods. Like, I get fed up with my hair and I'm like, I should just shave it all off and be done. And then, but I know what's going to happen if I did that is that I'm going to have a freaking meltdown. Okay. But, yeah. The shortest was when I had the pixie, which was when I was a kid. Hated it. And I've pretty much grown it out ever since. The shortest it's been since then was probably up to my shoulders, which my friend did, and I was like, dude, why'd you do that? But, you know. And then, like, the first dye job I had was, well, I had bleached, well, she did highlights, which obviously she did with bleach, which was interesting. And then we switched it up. Well, I think she touched up those highlights at one point. When we let the highlights go, she dyed my hair like this mixture of, like, red, black. There was, like, a purple in there. I don't know. She mixed a bunch of shit together. Did that. Then she gave me, hold on, let me separate my hair so I can do this. She gave me some white chunks under here. So I had like 2 white strips or bleached strips, blonde strips under here, which I have very few photos of. And then my hair was like cut up to here. And I think she touched up my strips at one point. Then my other friend who was going to cosmetology school needed somebody to work on. And this is like after my grandfather died. So I had to wake up, go over to the cosmetology school, and I let her work on my hair, which she's like, oh, it's going to be free. No, it wasn't. I spent like $16 on hair dye. That was great. And she just dyed my hair a red again and covered up the chunks that I had. And yeah, this is where we've been ever since. And me just cutting my hair like I've been doing. But you'll hate that I'm also a Penguins fan. Boo! Flyers up in here. Even though I don't watch sports as strictly as I should. But still. And it grows back with a new texture. Mine went from slick straight to wavy when it grew back. Interesting. I mean, I guess as the years go on, our hair does change. So then again, it's a matter of what products you're putting in your hair and everything else. Like, I've been trying to do more hair masks because my hair just would seem like it would get frizzy and dried out really, really bad. So, been trying to do that. I switched to a wet brush, which seems to be a lot better. But I still feel like I shed like a motherfucker. Which is bleh. Yeah, it changes. That's what growing is. I'm just messing with it now because it's a habit, first off. And, like, I know it's drying out and getting frizzy a little bit. The wet brush is amazing, but I shed too. You're not like, oh my God. I feel like I shed so much. Like, I should be bald. Let's face facts. I should be bald. Which I'm surprised I'm not. Like, so do you wear contacts or are you a glasses fashion statement? Okay, so fun fact. I don't wear contacts, never wore contacts, but these ones you saw early on, these bad boys, first off, this was just an aesthetic thing at first because I looked cute with my bun up and I was getting ready and I was like, oh, this is an outfit. I need to go live. These are just fake glasses, so these ain't doing shit for nobody. I will say this. I did have glasses in 4th grade, okay? Had glasses. Don't know what happened to the glasses. Wore them for a short time because, okay, so I went to this different school. The school machines were disgusting, okay? Looked like someone was smoking like a chimney in them. I don't know. They were very dingy. And they claimed that my eyes were messed up. I went to the eye doctor, who then said, oh, your eye's a little up, a little over. Here's some glasses. Wore the glasses for a few months. They disappeared. And then ever since I've taken an eye test, my eyes are perfectly fine. So I haven't worn glasses ever since. But there are pictures of me with glasses. Not many, but there are. I don't know if I have any of them. I think my aunt has a picture. So hot with glasses. See, I used to take this one pair of glasses that my grandfather had because I thought they looked cute, and he wasn't using them. They're like red. I think I have to fix the one arm on it. But they looked so cute, so I'd like wear them in pictures. And I was like, oh, this is cute, blah, 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 blah. And then I bought these on a whim because I was like, oh, this would be a cute little aesthetic thing, like maybe for a costume, or I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I was just shopping, okay? And yeah, so I bought these. I mean, I could get smaller ones. Smaller ones might be cuter, but like you put them on the bridge, that looks cute. Put them up, looks cute. Up, blah, blah, you know? I decided in 7th that I wanted glasses, so made a big deal that I couldn't read on the board. Turned out I needed glasses. Isn't that how that goes? I'm like, oh, like, okay. There was people that like wanted glasses or and they would just like squint at the board and like do this. Like you'll see me do this sometimes, but like I don't know if it's just a habit of mine to do that, or maybe it's lighting. But yeah, a lot of people do that just to get glasses, and they would get them. My whole incident just happened because that one freaking tester thingy at the school was grody as fuck, and it just so happened, I guess the eye doctor at Sears thought I needed glasses as well. But I've never had issues like seeing anything, which was interesting. I think it was just like a correction thing with one of my eyes. I don't know which one it was, but yeah. Your Insta is hilarious, the feet pictures thing. You make decent money doing that. I can. If I if I wanted to stick to it, yeah, I could. I mean, I can make a lot of money on a lot of things, but but I don't. But now I have cute options. Storm introduced me to Zenny. Okay. It's nice having the options because, like, for the longest time, there really wasn't anything at all. Feetsy pics. Look, I can't help that I was born with some nice feet. Occasionally, they look nice, all right? I don't know. Like, hello. That's a decent foot, okay? I will say that. See? I don't know. I had to slide down for that. Feet aren't my thing, but I'd pay a lot of money for an OnlyFans. See, here's the thing. A lot of people think that because I post my feet occasionally, they think that I have a fetish. I don't have a fetish. Let me just put that for the record. I don't. But yeah, I've become friends with a lot of people that wanted my feet pics. They're dope people. They want them. They promote me. Cool. They pay for it, so that's cool. I'm about that. Shit. It's just an easy income source. Exactly. It's true. I mean, there's so many ways to make easy income if you know what you're doing. Like, okay, so you have feet. Feet are a good avenue if you have decent feet, if you have good feet. Not everybody can get into it, and a lot of people think they can. I had some dude try to sell me feet pics, and I'm like, dude, no, not my thing, bruh. Not my thing. But if you have gnarly ass feet, no. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some sort of market. People like gnarly freaking monster looking feet, sure. You need to restate that and add for women. Yes, it's an easy income source for women. Now it comes down, I will say this, there are people that scam people. Um, whether it's the person selling the pictures and that's getting paid, or if the person purchasing. There's scammers on both sides. I think my feet are decent if I did my toes or something. Yeah, that's the thing. Just slap some freaking nail polish on, right? Get those girls all prettied up. You know what I mean? Find your right lighting, right? Dude, you're good to go. You're good to go. Now, there are some people that like socks. That's another thing, okay? Cool. I even ran into somebody who likes armpits randomly a long time ago. Then sell your socks. That is an option. You can. You can. Sniffer, however it's spelled. Yeah, there's some like legitimate ways to go about it. Then you have the pay pigs, as they like to be called. They're into financial domination. Occasionally they come around, but a lot of them are scammer types that no, which is strange in itself. So underwear. There are people who do that. You have to be careful with that though. I mean, it is kind of weird if you think about it, because then like your DNA is on that, and like, what if they planted at a crime scene, huh? That's the thought. um, you have people that are into some sort of domination, whether it's just verbally through conversation, through text, voice chats, whatever. Um, which interesting in itself. And a lot of the time you don't even have to be that super mean, which is interesting. Asked about DNA once before I started donating my hair for wigs. Yeah, that's like a big thing. It's like, if my hair winds up at that crime scene, I don't know about all that. I'm a dom, but only during playtime. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started on doms. Oh my god. All right, there's various levels of doms. All right, you have your fendoms, which cool, dope, which people will pay the time for you just to talk shit to them. Great. Call them a pathetic earthworm. They love it. Great. um, then you have your doms that are like yourself, only during playtime, in the bedroom with their significant others, whatever. Then you have your online whatever bullshit doms, and then you have your fake doms, which I always love putting in their place. So, it's fun. In all the other aspects of life, we are partners. Exactly, as it should be. As it should be. But yeah, fake doms are fun to fuck around with. It just gets on my nerves because these dudes, and a lot of time it happens on Tumblr. I mean, it does occasionally, I guess, happen on like your Insta DMs if they wind up there or whatever. But yes, fake doms. Oh my god, they masquerade themselves as doms, and they're looking for a sub. They're looking for a baby girl. Blah blah bullshit. And before you even agree to anything, they're already attempting to tell you what to do. They're already being, we'll put it in this way, and I'm, you know, they're demonstrating abusive behavior. Okay, they aren't looking for consent, which is the whole fucking premise. They don't establish boundaries. They don't ask your boundaries. They don't ask if you're already attached to somebody, if that you're even into that lifestyle. And from my observation, it is a way for them to degrade women without their consent, to be abusive in a way that's just unacceptable, not to the tradition of being a dom sub, you know. Consent and boundaries absolutely come first. Exactly. That was my whole point. I'm a lack of consent. Yeah, exactly. So I've had so many come into my DMs on Tumblr starting that kind of stuff. And I'm just minding my own business. I'm not posting anything like to invite it, nothing of that nature. Yes, I do a post from time to time about consent and how it's important, and I'll answer questions for anybody who needs, clarity about certain things. And boundaries can change, and that's okay. Exactly. But with this particular, and I've had this happen a couple times, with these particular people, it's just they don't care about consent. They don't ask your consent. They don't ask if you already have a dom. They don't ask if you're in a relationship. They don't care. They don't ask your boundaries. They just want to immediately tell you what to do and tell you to strip off your clothes and do X, Y, Z for them. And I'm like, who the hell do you think you are? And they're like, well, I'm your dom. Shut the fuck up. Da, da, da. It's just very abusive behavior. Like, if I can find the messages, I will have to screenshot and post them because it's crazy. That's just an abusive, manipulative person, not a dom. Exactly. It runs rampant on Tumblr. Runs rampant. Now, you can find amazing people in the communities of, doms and subs and all that, and kinks or whatever you're into. You can find amazing people on there. But there's those few bad eggs that just slip through the cracks. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. Because I would hate for somebody that is impressionable to think that is a proper dom. That's their first experience, and that they think that's how it's supposed to be, and it's not. It's not at all. A real dom will always be sure that their sub is comfortable with everything before they begin a dom-sub relationship. Exactly. And yeah, it may take time before you come to that agreement to have that dom-sub relationship. And they're perfectly cool with it. They're perfectly fine with it, which is amazing. Amazing. They want to learn about you. They want to make sure what you're into, what you're okay with, all that. Boundaries have to exist. I agree. 110%. It's just, I would hate for somebody that doesn't know better to have that encounter with that person and think that's what it's supposed to be. And it's not. It's not at all. Is that a tattoo on your arm? Where? What are you talking about? No tattoo. This is a hair tie. See? No. Oh. No tattoo. Other arm. I don't. Both arms. Wait. I gotta turn this way. No, I don't have any tattoos. So I don't know what you're saying. It was my hair. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. It happens, dude. I'm telling you, it's steamy in here. I probably have to kick on the AC again. No, I currently don't have any tattoos, so maybe one day. But I'm not going to get, like, crazy amount of tattoos. I'll probably, like, get something on my wrist. Or wrists, we'll see. I've always contemplated certain tattoos. Like, one for sure, I want to get, like, my grandfather's signature, like, on one of my wrists. Maybe a little cross or something on my wrist. I'm not sure if I want a cross on my wrist. Maybe on, like, the back of my neck or something. And then maybe something at my bikini line or under my ribs. I don't know. It's always changing. Let's be fair. I'd say what arm, but I don't know if you're mirrored or standard cam view. To me, the arm is the closest to the camera. It's this one. Yeah, that's my left arm. And this is my right. I am right-handed, so I do a lot more with this one. I have 3 tattoos and at least one more. Okay. That's dope. Okay, so normal view, yeah. Yeah, like, I've contemplated tattoos over the years, It's a matter of when I find time to do it, honestly. Have the cash on hand and everything, just get it done. But I for sure want like a signature on one of my wrists. Might do like a little tattoo or like a little, yeah, little tattoo. A little, yeah, time and money. That's exactly it. Maybe a little cross or something. I know so many people with so many freaking tattoos. It's crazy. I don't want to be like, here's my thing. I don't want to be like fully tatted. Like I don't need sleeves. I don't need chest pieces. I don't want anything overly colorful. You know what I mean? Because after a while, it just starts looking, I don't know. At least for me. Could that change? Yeah. Money is the biggest holdup for me because I won't pay less for a shit tattoo. That's true. I know somebody who's paying quite a bit of money just to get their sleeve done. They're doing like a horror sleeve, which is great. And I know other people who spend buku dollars on their tats. Like, I think the one person I know, his name's Travis. He, like, I think it's on his leg. Like, is it his calf? I think. He's got, like, torn flesh with, like, polka dots underneath or some shit. Tattoos are very much because you want to get what you pay for. Exactly. Finding like a really good tattoo artist is very important. Because you can spend a shit ton of money and it just be a terrible tattoo. That's straight facts. So find you a good tattoo artist. Make sure it's worth the money you're paying. Then make sure their shop is clean. Make sure they're using, you know, clean needles, fresh needles, whatever is your preference. And all that. Tattoos are forever too. Always bugged me. A friend got a frog tattoo but had it done in brown. Ooh. So that when she gets old, it will look like a birthmark. Well. That's one way to do it, huh? Yep, that's also very true. I rely on recommendations only. Yeah. I mean, this one tattoo artist that I've contemplated going to, a lot of people I know have gone to, so one day we'll do it. I swear. If I get somebody to go with me, then we'll definitely get it done. For sure. Like, get an Eagles tattoo. Yeah, totally. Let me just get it right on my forehead right here. I volunteer as tribute. I thought of a good one. Hey, do it. I know somebody like around the area who has one. Yeah, like my family, I wouldn't say my family's really tatted up. Like most of them aren't. My dad has a tattoo. My dad has a tattoo. I think it's on his right arm. I think. Or is it his left? I don't remember. But he did the traditional thing that you do. He got a heart. I think it has an arrow going through it with like a ribbon going across it. Yeah, it had my mother's name in it. Yep. He's let that bitch fade. I was like, dude, you could just like get it filled in with color or something. But he's never done it. He's never found time to do it. So it's pretty much faded now. My cousin, who annoys the fuck out of me. Yeah, no, I know, right? And apparently she has a tattoo, like the same tattoo, but with his name in it. I don't know what it looks like now because I haven't seen her in, God, 20-something years. But yeah. Never ever get a partner's name on it. I mean, for my parents, I would have never, ever. Just because the way I've learned about her, yeah, no. I have a name tattooed on me, but it's my own nickname. I mean, that could be something. It's just like have a nickname on you and da-da-da-da. Whether it's yours or somebody else's, you know what I mean? No, never. It's the biggest relationship jinx. Huh? I mean, yeah, if you look at Johnny Depp, he made the mistake there a couple times. I mean, I guess if you're going to get a tattoo for your partner or something, instead of a name, make it like some sort of thing that you both like. So, you both like fucking Winnie the Pooh. That sounded wrong. I take that back. If you both like Winnie the Pooh, get like matching like little Winnie the Pooh tattoos or some shit. I don't know. I mean, everyone's different and it's like whatever floats your boat kind of situation. But I totally get the whole Jinx thing. Or just like a little symbol or something. If it bothers you so much, then you can get it covered up. You know what I mean? Something tiny or whatever. Yes, get matching tattoos, not names. Yeah, it's easier to explain, honestly, especially to a newer partner. Yeah, I agree. And like I was saying, like when it comes to like other people in my family tattoo, I don't know about any of my. I'm trying to think of all my cousins. I'm not sure about some of them because I haven't really seen them in a while. But my one older cousin, David, he drives me crazy, but that's a different story. He's like asked me on multiple occasions to draw him up something for a tattoo, and I would go and do it, and this motherfucker would change his mind. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, he was obsessed with Joker. He still is. He had me draw up the cartoon Joker, you know, the Mark Hamill one. Had me draw it up. Then he decided, oh, I want him to hold 2 playing cards. And then he wanted each grandfather in the playing card. So he wanted the one that we share and then the one on his dad's side in the playing card. And then I'd start working on it. And then he would change his mind and like, oh, I don't want that. I want this. And then I'd have to rework it. And then he changed another one that he wanted to get like a Dragon Ball Z style tattoo with like the balls and everything. And I'd start working on that. He changed his mind. And then he changed it to like, oh, I want a bear with a Russian hat in the memory of my friend. And I'm like, what is it, dude? You have me working on this. Like, are you going to pay me for this shit? Like, when we've been together for 20 years and are still happy, I might get a name. Hey. Hey. I hit my keyboard. Hey. I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with. You know what I mean? I want to see some of your art. I think I have some posted to Insta. If I don't, I'll have to go through and take pictures and maybe post them to my Insta stories. It depends. Like, I get into moods of drawing and there's other times where I'm not. So there's that. I'm contemplating working on a Batman Catwoman drawing, but we'll see. Had trouble looking at any of your pictures that aren't you, yeah. Yeah, like I do have, and I think on Twitter, did I post them on Twitter? I don't know. But I'll have to pull out my sketchbooks and like I have random drawings around just stashed away. But yeah, I've been contemplating the last 2 days of working on like a Batman Catwoman thing. I might send it to somebody, we'll see. But yeah. We'll see. I was going to work on it the other night and then I lost motivation. So there was that. Let me get my tablet. It's allowed to be a big heater. Oh, we're at it for over 2 hours. Jesus Christ. I should probably wrap this up. Because this is going to be fun downloading and then re-uploading to YouTube. Honestly. I followed your Twitter too? Okay, dope. I think there's some on there. I'm not positive, but I'll have to look. But if anything, I can post them to my Insta story. Which should be no problem. Okay, if Twitter could like work, that'd be great. And sub to your YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, all the streams do get re-uploaded to YouTube as long as I stay on top of it. Just because I know after 14 days they vanish from Twitch. So I try to stay on top of it. But yeah. I should stream from YouTube occasionally, but I haven't, so We'll work on it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because we're almost, well, now we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I will try to do these cam streams more often now that I've worked out the issues with the camera that was happening. But we need to get you affiliate so we can make money. Yeah. See, I technically made affiliate like back in October. I'll have to check if I still qualify because I've been slacking on streaming lately. But life happened. Yeah, just things came up and I just didn't have time to deal with it or do it. And So yeah, get on top of that soon. But I'm gonna end it here. I'll talk to you guys elsewhere. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. Stay safe, stay hydrated, wear a mask, social distance, get the vaccine if you can. If you can't, don't be assholes. I love you all. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.